So Bitcoin has broken its all-time high yet again. It reached almost 108,000, went to about 107,000 and change, depending on which exchange you looked at. And to me, there's an awful lot of froth in the market. The first thing I'm looking at is this fear and greed index, and it's at a very high level, 83. We're into extreme greed. And you look at this map, it maps fear and greed index versus the price of Bitcoin. And we're at a very high extreme number. There's a lot of froth in the marketplace right now. And look at the liquidation maps. If you look down here, you see this is where the longs would get liquidated. This is where shorts. There's a lot of long interest, obviously, and there's a lot of potential for a short squeeze here. There's a lot of liquidity up here for the market to go higher as well. But some people are still betting against Bitcoin. It's crazy because with all of the things that are going on the planet, all the rumors, is Trump going to have a strategic reserve through executive order day one? Well, we've heard that. We've heard that before. Don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that certainly would change my price target for Bitcoin next year. But these things are possible, and there's a lot of interest in the market still. So big news is really on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Fed results. And right now, if you look at the talking heads, they're predicting 98.2% certainty that there's going to be a 25 basis point cut. Well, I look at all these things and I'm thinking, we have a high fear and greed, greed index on the fear and greed index, high greed. We're in extreme greed, not fear. People are greedy for Bitcoin. You look at the liquidation levels, this map isn't as telling. These are the shorts that would be liquidated. These are the longs that would be liquidated if the price went down. There's still a lot of long interest. There is a concentration of shorts here that would get liquidated out around 107, 108, actually 108-ish. But there's still a lot of long interest. There's a lot of long interest. So look, am I saying that an event such as the Fed is, do you buy into the rumor and sell the news? Or is that going to further promote crypto and its strength and dominance? If you look at the Bitcoin dominance, we were right here. We were approaching down. Let's look at a 30-day map. This is probably better. Let's go 1 year. The Bitcoin dominance dropped, and I thought we were heading into the altcoin season. And then boom, just skyrockets the last couple of days, 3, 4, 5% move, and such a big asset. Look at the market cap of Bitcoin. Market cap $2 trillion. So beating all-time high, obviously. Market cap, we're in the trillions now. Overall market cap of crypto is probably approaching, 3.74 trillion. We're in extreme greed. Is it time for a pullback or a correction? That's really the question that's on my mind. Is it time for a pullback and a correction? I'd be silly not to warn you that these things happen, especially even in a bull run, you get so much froth, so much interest, so much greed, so much leverage, a lot of liquidity, a lot of liquidity at stake. So is that liquidity going to be sought after? That's my question. I don't know. But we've seen in other bull markets pullbacks of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% before upwards movements. And this is just something you have to be aware of. I'm very cautious right now. I did a video the other day saying, look, watch out for the Fed meeting. Even if things go as planned and as scheduled, and there's a 25 basis point cut to the overnight rate or the federal funds rate, there still could be a pullback. It could just be by something that Jerome Powell says at 2, in the statement on 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It could just be in the statement that he says. So be very, very careful. Me personally, I am not going to go into that session with a lot of open trades. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not that risky. Now, it could pay off, but if I'm doing it, it's purely a gamble play. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I will tell you to be very careful and do your own research and make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into. But I would say that the market's a bit frothy. Is there enough momentum to keep Bitcoin moving in that positive direction. Altcoins are kind of stalled out watching Bitcoin. I mean, some of them are moving. If you look at the crypto bubbles, some of them are moving more so than others. This is the last week. Hype, Virtual, BGB. I don't play with those ones. Link, 28%. XMR, 19%. Aave on a tear, 42%. XRP, 11%. In the last week, ADA, 5.9%. These are all great. Litecoin, 6. Obviously, 110, 92. These are crazy. These things happen in crypto. I'm not involved in these things. I wish I was the last week, but I'm not. I have my risk on more of what I would call blue chip of the crypto super risky world. And these are just not things that I play with, these 90, 100% moves. Now, that being said, my eyes are on the Fed this week, the announcement, and we're looking to see what other words are used. It's pretty much baked in that they're going to drop the rate 0.25%. Great. What's going to happen after that? Is the market going to move? Is there going to be words that'll make the market move up, down, or stay the same? Those are the options. Let me know what you think. What are you doing? What are you going to do going into that Fed meeting? Or is it even an event for you? Or do you even care? I'd love to know. Put your comments down below. That's all I got. Hope you got something out of this. If you did, if you made it this long, do me a favor, hit me a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll know you were the one that stayed the whole time. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.